that was part one. I think what that meant by the camera idling and all that other bullshit. I think what happened with that is that it's gonna be I'm gonna be out of storage space in a little bit, so I'm gonna try to upload what I have as quick as possible. Get all these videos on YouTube and or Facebook or wherever I'm gonna put them, and Instagram, whatever. And then from there, I'm gonna go ahead and make the part two of this video, which is, certain medications and alcohol and different things that people have used with being in this shutdown and this and that and the other thing. I want to make sure that, we cover that, what damage that can do, if it's helping you, if it's hurting you, if it's helping you cope, if it's just pressing more health consequences on you. We'll get into that part two. So, apologize I had to cut this short, but hang in there, keep your head up the best you can, and like I said, if we don't go backwards, it should be all downhill from now, from here on out, getting back to your old routine, normal routine. For some of you, it's been probably a nice break if you're working all the time and we're eligible for unemployment, and except for that one time where they cut it off, and then re-upped it. It might have been a good vacation for some of you guys, right? So it's not always a bad thing. Fair enough. It is what it is. So make the best of what it is, because you can't change it. And if it's downhill from here, I'm sure those of you who like to work, some of you guys are like, fuck, I don't want to go back to work, right? But most of you are probably like, fuck, I want to go back to work. So most of you probably are back at work or in the process. Like me, I'm on a wait list, so I could be going any day back to working at Coyote Bob's. And it's a great job. And man, everybody really had my back there. The supervisors, the co-workers, everybody. And the customers, for the most part, most of them were really, really nice. And even the ones that did get upset, it usually wasn't, even if they directed their fury on you, a lot of times it wasn't because they didn't like you or whatever. They were just frustrated with the situation. They're having a bad day, it happens, right? And sometimes people take it out on themselves, sometimes people take it out on the cards, sometimes people take it out on luck, and some people take it out on the dealer, and you gotta have thick skin in that business and just not take it personal, and most people have been around the casino industry for a while. You understand that even if it feels personal in the beginning, after you had some experience, it almost is never personal. It's because and if they just hate you as a person, it's one of two things. It's because you're being rude as a dealer back, and they don't like that, or it's because they have a negative neuroassociation because for whatever reason, even though you have nothing to do with it, every time they play with you, they have bad luck, and play with other dealers have good luck, so they don't want to play with you, and that's totally okay. I've had people apologize to me, we really like you, but we don't have luck with you. No offense taken. You go where you think your luck is best, Don't play with me and lose your money, And there are other people who follow me around because they think I'm good luck. It's that narrow association. If you win real big with a dealer, oh, that's a good luck deal. I do it myself, and I know it's a bullshit. It's in the cards, and the dealer has nothing to do with it, right? Unless you got one that tries to cheat, which they probably aren't going to be in business very long. I would never do that because there's not enough money in that whole tray to lose my fucking job over cheating. I would never do that. As a customer or as a dealer, I'm going to do it as entertainment, and freaking how the cards are. I'm going to try to make it as fun and as entertaining for my guests as I possibly can. That's where I think you can sometimes help people's luck, because sometimes it's with attitude. Sometimes when you're pissed off or desperate or upset, sometimes you make bets you normally wouldn't make. You do things strategies that you normally wouldn't do. And a lot of times when people do that, they do even worse, right? So if you have a good aura and you make it fun, and make it more entertaining, in my opinion, you have a better chance of winning, because with a clearer head, you make more conservative bets. Or if you do risk it, you kind of do it at a gut instinct when you feel like it's a good time. But a lot of times, as those instincts can get shut off, you have if you have a premonition, something's going to happen good. a lot of times that gets shut off if you have a negative attitude. Oh, fuck it, I'm all in. You know, that kind of an attitude, it rarely works, because a lot of times you'll do it at a time you normally wouldn't go all in on, you know? Especially if you're normally a really good player with really good strategies and this and that, and it goes out the window. A lot of times, those chips will go right out the window with it. So, gotta watch that. Alright, it's been Showtime with Showtime Shred Fitness over here. I'll get into this other stuff that I was talking about with the whole COVID thing, good habits, bad habits, etc., in part 2. Take care and God bless.